The purpose of the Newbery Medal is to encourage original creative work in the field of books for children, to emphasize to the public that contributions to the literature for children deserve similar recognition to poetry, plays, or novels. The Newbery Medal is to be awarded annually to the author of the most distinguished contribution to American literature for children published by an American publisher in the United States in English during the preceding year. There are no limitations as to the character of the book considered except that it be original work. Honor books may be named. These should be books that are also truly distinguished. The award is restricted to authors who are citizens or residents of the United States. In the past few years, the books chosen for the Newbery Award have brought the purpose of the award into controversy. Think about these questions. Why is the Newbery Award important? Is it necessary? Should we give awards to books? Are the reviewers' reading preferences the same as what children prefer? Doesn't anyone who can get a book published deserve something? Should we use Amazon readers' reviews to guide our book selection? Here are some resources for using Newbery and Caldecott books in your classroom. The Newbery and Caldecott are probably the most prestigious awards, but there are many other important ones. You can find out about the other awards on this slide by Googling them or clicking on the links in the original PowerPoint. Coretta Scott King Award is awarded to African American authors and illustrators for outstanding inspirational and educational contributions. The Millard L. Batchelor Award is given for the best outstanding book originally published in a language other than English, not in the U.S. This can be a book that's later translated and published in the United States. America's Award for Children's and Young Adult Literature is awarded for works of fiction, poetry, folklore, or selected nonfiction published in the United States in the previous year in English or Spanish that authentically portrays Latin Americans, Caribbeans, or Latinos in the United States. The Pura Belpre Award is given to a Latin or Latino writer and illustrator whose work best portrays, affirms, and celebrates the Latino cultural experience in literature for children or youth. Beverly Perry is a quiet, sweet girl who is also very poor. I don't ever attend high school reunions, but I'd love to know where she is and what she's doing now. She was my Wanda when I was in school. Here are some bullying statistics from 2009. There's a relationship between bullying or being bullied and other types of violence, including fighting, carrying weapons, and suicide. The 2009 Indicators of School Crime and Safety collected statistics from a variety of studies which showed that 1/3 of teens reported being bullied while at school. About 20% of teens had been made fun of by a bully. 18% of teens had rumors or gossip spread about them. 11% were physically bullied, such as being shoved, tripped, or spit on. 6% were threatened. 5% were excluded from activities they wanted to participate in. 4% were coerced into something they did not want to do, and 4% had their personal belongings destroyed by bullies. 4% of teens in this study reported being the victims of cyberbullying. Most bullying occurred inside the school, with smaller numbers of bullying incidents occurring outside on the school grounds, on the school bus, or on the way to school. Only about 1/3 of bully victims reported the bullying to someone at school. About 2 of every 3 bullying victims were bullied once or twice during the school year. 1 in 5 were bullied once or twice a month, and about 1 in 10 were bullied daily or several times a week. In this study, females and white students reported the most incidents of being the victims of bullying. 44% of middle schools reported bullying problems, compared to just over 20% of both elementary and high schools. On Blackboard, there are 2 links to books that will help children deal with bullying. The more we turn and face the issue of bullying, the better prepared our students will be to handle their own encounters with bullies. We have to give them the tools they need to handle this threat.